Hello students, today it is civics class. The topic is the judiciary. What does judiciary deal about? It deals about the court and laws. It plays an important role in the organ of the government. It settles disputes, interprets the law, protects the fundamental rights, and acts as the guardian of the constitution. So it is about courts and law. What is a law? It is a system of rules imposed through a government or institution to govern people. Sattam, law na sattam. This is a system of rules imposed through a government. What is judiciary? Judicial system is the system of courts which administers justice in the name of the state. It is the system of courts which administers justice in the name of the state. Judiciary during ancient period. During ancient times, the concept of justice was linked with religion. The king was regarded as the fountainhead of justice. Most of the king's court dispensed justice according to dharma. Dharmic laws govern not only the individual but also the society. In ancient times, they had the smrtis define the social duties for the individual. They were the Manusmriti, Narada Smriti, etc. The republics of Ghana had their Kulika court. 8 Kulikas or judges did the investigation of criminal cases. Judiciary during the medieval period. The Tughlaq period saw the completion of the Code of Civil Procedure and it was called as Fiqh-e-Feroz Shahi. The code prescribed details of the procedure and laws in several matters and written in Arabic. It was followed till the reign of Aurangzeb when it was replaced by Fatwa-e-Alamgari written in 1670. Judiciary during modern period. The Indian judicial system and laws of today was formed by the British. The beginning of Indian codified common law is traced back to 1727. The Regulating Act of 1773 made provision for the formation of Supreme Court. A Supreme Court was established for the first time in India at Fort Williams in Calcutta. Sir Elijah Impey was appointed as Chief Justice of that court. In 1801 and 1824, Supreme Courts were established in Madras and Bombay, and these Supreme Courts in 1862 were replaced by the High Courts. Warren Hastings, the then Governor General, established the Mofassal Diwani Adalat to resolve civil dispute, Mofassal Faujdari Adalat to resolve criminal courts. These appeals were taken to Sadar Diwani Adalat, that is civil court, Sadar Nizamat Adalat, criminal court. Again I repeat, Sadar Diwani Adalat, civil court, Sadar Nizamat Adalat, criminal court. Lord Cornwallis, when he came, he reorganized this again, and under him the district Faujdari court was abolished. Here came in circuit court. This was set up at Calcutta, Dhaka, Murshidabad and Patna. William Bentinck abolished all these circuit courts. And once again, Sadar Diwani Adalat and Sadar Nizamat Adalat was established at Allahabad. A law commission was set up by a person called Macaulay. So remember, the law commission first set up was written by Macaulay. He codified the Indian laws. On this basis, a Civil Procedure Code of 1859 was written. An Indian Penal Code of 1860 and a Criminal Procedure Code 1861 were prepared. So you should remember all these code numbers and the year, children. A Civil Procedure Code 1859, Indian Penal Code 1860 and Criminal Procedure Code 1861 were prepared. The Government of India Act 1935 created the Federal Court. And finally, the Supreme Court of India was inaugurated on 28 January 1950. Judiciary and Constitution. Constitution, a set of laws for governing the country. During the British period, India had neither law nor courts of their own. All the law and courts were designed by the British only. After independence, the Constituent Assembly members framed the laws. Supreme Court rules 1966 are framed under Article 145 of the Constitution to regulate the practice and procedure of the Supreme Court of India, declaring the Supreme Court of India is the highest court of the land. Article 124 to 147 of the Constitution of India lay down the composition and the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court of India. The structure of the different levels of courts in our country. Supreme Court of India, the highest court in India. Its decisions are binding on all the other courts. It can transfer judges of high courts. It can move cases from any court to itself. It can transfer cases from high court to another. Next one is High Court. Can hear appeals from lower courts. It can issue writs for restoring fundamental rights. It can deal with cases within the jurisdiction of the state. It exercises superintendence and control over courts below it. Next level is District Courts. Deals with cases arising in the district. Considers appeals on decision given by the lower courts. Decides cases involving serious criminal offences. And subordinate courts consider cases of civil and criminal nature. Once again, I repeat the levels: Supreme Court of India, High Courts, District Courts, Subordinate Courts. The other courts of India are the District Courts, the Session Courts, the Panchayat Courts, the Revenue Courts, Lok Adalat, Fast Track Courts, Tele Law Initiative, Family Courts, Mobile Courts, E-Courts. So remember all these courts. Okay, these are the other courts of India. When we say Session Courts, it deals only with criminal cases. Panchayat deals with the village level. Revenue deals with all the land records and landholders. Lok Adalat is a special court for speedy justice. Fast Track Courts are also for speedy justice. Tele-law courts is through telecommunication or information technology, people seek legal advice from the lawyers through video conferencing or other communication device. Next comes family courts, where you find family related cases come there. Mobile courts will be great relief to the rural people because it goes there and solves their problems. E-courts project, all the courts will be computerized here. So all these courts also help in the Indian justice judiciary. Role of judiciary. Dispute resolution. Dispute resolution na என்னென்ன டிஸ்பியூட்ஸை சால்வ் பண்ணுது? சிட்டிசன் அண்ட் த கவர்மெண்ட், டூ ஸ்டேட் கவர்மெண்ட், த சென்டர் அண்ட் ஸ்டேட் கவர்மெண்ட். ஜுடிஷியல் ரெவ்யூனா ஒரு கான்ஸ்டியூஷன் ஏற்கனவே ஒரு பாஸ் பண்ண லா வந்து இஃப் இட் இஸ் நாட் குட் இட் கேன் பி டிக்ளேர்ட் நல் ஆர் வாய்ட். இதை வந்து லா இல்லைன்னு அவங்க சொல்ல முடியும். upholding the law and enforcing fundamental rightsனா every citizen of India can approach the Supreme Court or High Court if the fundamental rights have been violated. So these are the role of the judiciary. Jurisdiction of Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court in India. What are the jurisdiction it has? Original jurisdiction, first one. Supreme Court can hear dispute for the first time in that court only. It can be concerned between disputes between the union and one or more states, between two or more states. So it solves all the state problems. Appellate jurisdiction, it can hear appeals against a decision made by the High Court and the granting of certificate by the High Court. So High Court nala solve பண்ணாத problems Supreme Court க்கு வரலாம். Advisory jurisdiction. If the president has something question about public importance, he can approach the Supreme Court. Writs jurisdiction. The writs are issued by the Supreme Court under Article 32 by High Court and Article 226 by the Constitution of India. So it solves those problems. Court of record, it always maintains records of the court proceedings and decisions can be found by the lower courts. Special powers is supervises the functioning of the lower courts. High Court. This is the highest court in every state. Every state in India has a high court. Two or three states may have a common high court. For example, Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh having one high court. It also has original appellate writs jurisdiction. Below the high court, there are subordinate courts in the states. According to the Constitution, an effective judiciary should be independent, impartial, as well as accountable. Civil law. It deals with disputes over money, property, and social matters. Example, disputes relating to land, rent, marriage dispute, etc. A petition has to be filed before the relevant court by the affected parties. The sentences awarded in the form of money remuneration and as per the petitioner claim. Criminal law. It deals with conducts or acts that the law defines as offences. Example, theft, murder, woman harassment, etc. It usually begins with lodging of an FIR. FIR means First Information Report with police investigation, after which a case has to be filed in the court. Punishment is awarded if proven guilty and he had to be sent to the jail. PIL. PIL means Public Interest Litigation. PIL can be filed in a court of law for the protection of public interest. It can be for the following reasons such as violation of basic human rights, religious rights, pollution, road safety, etc. So children, we can conclude judiciary is an important role in the democratic country like India. Judiciary is the custodian of the constitution. It is the guardian of fundamental rights and everyone should be aware of all the judicial system. Thank you for listening to this class children. Revise well. Thank you once again.